Evening all, and welcome to episode 110 of Kerbalism. We are still here on Duna, and we're still setting things up with the base and getting things going, and also getting some very weird bugs. Between last episode and this one, my Steam decided to update Kerbalism to 1.4, which it's not set to do. It's supposed to stay on 1.31 because obviously Kerbalism doesn't work for 1.4, although I think now it does. It's been taken over by somebody else, by N70, I believe. Let me double check that. Kerbalism N70, yes. Who has a wonderful avatar of Rick Moranis from Spaceballs. And yeah, I've not obviously gone to that version yet. I'm still on the 1.31 with my modifications to it. So yeah, I will probably check out the 1.41 soon. But anyway, we're here, and there has been a few changes. First and foremost, updating to 1.4. Loading the save up, finding out things didn't work with the mods and other bits and pieces and all the other weird stuff that went on, and come back again. All my solar panels and my radiators and all that bits and pieces have all been repaired, which is extremely wrong and cheaty. I took one off here. In fact, I think I've taken two off here, and I've recycled them. But I kind of thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to probably I'll redeploy them and smash them again, because that just seems odd. I am somewhat convinced that these radiators are what's causing the lag, because it just seems that when not the actual panels themselves, right, but when the panels are broken, because I think I broke one here, or yeah, I broke one. There it is on the floor there. I managed to detach it from there, but when they weren't broken, it seemed to be all right, and then when they were broken, it's laggy again. So yeah, not sure with that. Whatever. But yes, I have modified Kerbal attachment system to allow the pipes to go a very, very long way. And you will notice if I aim my camera, say here, there are some weird things going on with them. Don't know if it's going to show it on the camera or not. Let's see if I can get it here. No, it's not going to show it. Oh yeah, you can just about there. If you see that, they move. They do weird things when they're very long. I'm not really sure why it does that, but we have connected our what's it called? Solar tower. That's the one. We've connected the solar tower up. That is fully charged at the moment, and is going away. But we have something new to build. So let me go back down here and do show my UI for this, and yes, we have a miner built, and here it is, and it's in the ground. That's not very good. Why are you in the ground? Pop. Okay. Yeah. This is the little mining platform that I built. I do kind of realise that I didn't need that central pod there at all. I don't know why I included that, but whatever. It's here, and we can plug it into the network, give it power and resources and all that other jazz, and yes, I didn't include a command, a probe. Oh well, we want to plug it into the network anyway, so let's do that. Let's see here, who have we got? My camera over here. Darina, you should do. There we go. I actually think I might unplug this temporarily, because I don't have many of these docking port things left at the moment. So unlink that and grab. Oh, it's too heavy. Right. Okay, so attach that. There we go. Then grab that and put it in your inventory. There we go. Okie dokie. So we want to go over to the point over here and connect it up. The rover's slightly changed, you notice. I've taken the storage bay that was on the end of there and put it in the centre here. I've also had weird things. Well, when I did that change, that is now a lot more top heavy, and I managed to flip it over a few times, which has broken the ladder off of it, and also the antenna, so it can no longer be controlled remotely, which is a bit annoying. Although MechJeb appears to be able to completely ignore the fact that there's no connection and operate the thing anyway. So, well, I'm not complaining. Not having a ladder is very awkward though. because it's annoying to try and get a Kerbal lined up to actually get onto it. You'll see here, if I try and line this up here, I can get it done. Nope. I need to kind of walk backwards. I've forgotten the key press to make my Kerbals always face the camera. I think you just do it with the RCS, can't you use that? Oh, there we go. Right, okay, that'll do. And they seem to want to climb rather than grab, which is a bit annoying. But if I go Control B, no, grab. Okay, right. So, no, I don't want to get to board that actually, because it'll break the link. So we need to drive this over to there. I have no control of it because the area is broken. We do have a probe still, but the area is broken. But MechJeb just seems to ignore that and carry on anyway. So we'll let it do that. But yes, you can see I've managed to flip this a few times, smash the ladder off, smash the rear storage bay somehow. So now it's got the pod in there and obviously the storage unit there for it. So yeah, not really sure how it seems now every time I corner it, it flips over. So very strange. But anyway, let's drive over here and see if we can plug in our miner to the main system, because we do kind of want it going when nobody's around. I do also need to plug in the habitats over there, because that's got all the food growing on it, and when I'm not actually here, if I'm back at the space center or something, that just runs completely dry power. So yeah, I'll have to take one of these pipes over to there as well. But I don't have any more of these little docking node. The I'm the wrong person. I don't have any of the connection ports. I've used them all up. Maybe I could take out that centerpiece and just connect those two together. Give me an extra 2. So, well, we'll see. Right. And we're here. There we go. Okay, let go. And yep, do a little twirl. That's fine, Jamrina. Okay, well done. So, I need to plug this into the main system. Probably up there somewhere, because down here is all radiators and a heat exchanger and stuff. So, and that there is a drill, a very, very big drill. So, okay, there we go. Right, turn your jet back on and go up and up and up and up and up. That can come out. H, attach. Please don't explode. And under your head. Well done. Exactly as I planned. Yes. Right, and now what we need to do is same again. Jump, get somewhere near the port, and then link, and hopefully it doesn't spring around too much. I'm not really sure what the effect of these cables are being removed, because they do become very rigid. I know that, but they also don't actually have any physical form. You can drive and walk through them and stuff with things, so that doesn't matter. But I'm concerned that if this starts moving, a tiny movement down there along that long pole would make this bounce quite badly. So yeah, we don't really want to do that. So Jamrina, you're going to get inside it. Okay, grab onto that. Climb up on board. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a heat exchanger in the centre here, and some radiators. These should be active already. They were active in the VAB, so I'm not really sure exactly what the heat exchanger does. Well, I know what a heat exchanger does. Obviously, it tries to draw heat from a large heat source and transfer it to a cooler one. But I'm not really sure what the benefits are of it from standard radiators. Wow, that's a long way away. Aim my camera down there. Of course, the camera defaults to the centre of mass, so yes. Right, so let's aim the camera down here. And if you, there's a little pole there, the survey stake. Let's deploy this giant drill, and you'll see. Look at that, look. That looks quite evil. That would seriously hurt. And there it is down there. Okie dokie, right. And let's start the surface extractor. Oh, and it pops up higher. Okay, that's fine. Apparently it can be a recycler as well. Ooh, so we can drive things underneath it and eat them. That's interesting. Right, well, let's get up to temperature. Let's see here, shut down. And yep, I think the radiators are on there. A heat exchanger itself doesn't actually lower any heat, although it does have a cooling rating. What I think it does is it transfers heat more efficiently, which means that you would need less radiators to cool something down. If that's how I understand it, I'm not entirely sure, if I'm honest with you, but well, we'll see. Let's get this all up to right there, we're at 500 temperature, and we're getting a 7.62 load, which means we are getting ore. We are actually getting ore. So let's aim down here, and if I start the metal refiner again, because I had that turned off for the liquid fuel, that's going to get up to 100% efficiency. There we go, 100% temperature, almost temperature, and we are still gaining ore. So that means with that one giant drill there and the 4 drills running here, we are actually gaining ore, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Why do I have 20,000 metal? Why do I have 18,000 rocket parts? That's not right. Unless a radiator gave me 20,000, that can't be right. A single radiator recycled could not give me 20,000 metal. And my rocket parts were really down low. When I actually finished that miner, oh, I don't know actually. I didn't check since the since I had that weird thing go on with the save. We are apparently moving as well. Whatever. Yeah, I know when I started the miner, I was going to run out of rocket parts halfway through making it. So it was going to take even longer to make it than actually should have done. But that's... I don't understand that. I'm going to have to go back through the footage and have a look, see what I've done. But basically, that's all I've kind of done. It's not a great deal. I know, obviously. But... I said I have been kind of stuck for time. I keep using that excuse. I am sorry. I know I shouldn't be, but sort of rare that I get an opportunity to actually play my computer at the moment with stuff going on. But yeah. Again, I'm recording this on Sunday night, and the episode's supposed to go live tomorrow at midday. So yeah. Let me move that out the way. That can roll out the way. And I think I'm going to try and plug in that over there. This will become my central hub, the little miner here. And that I'm probably going to build another smeltery with bits and pieces somewhere and recycle these here, because I am convinced this is the lag that I'm getting. Although it does feel a lot better today, so yeah. But I also need this here because of the bits in the centre. You can see here I've moved these rather than having them plugged in like that. In order to plug in the solar array, I just slapped this on the bottom there. Oh, that has an aerial I could steal. Aha, that could be sort. You can see there. There we go. Let's get rid of that panel. No, shoe panel. You can see there, right there. The when they're very long, they do this weird shimmer effect. And I don't know why, but obviously I'm extending them much further than they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be something like 20 meters, and I'm allowing them to be extended to 200. So yeah, but it is kind of working. So I think I'll leave it for the minute. That's fine. But I kind of want to take this out and connect those two together, then take this and connect that to that. So let's have a look at doing that. And with another lovely pirouette disembark, Bill can get back to his feet, and all we need to do is jump up, plug it in, and then the whole system is technically together. So, blink, and hope everything does not explode. Ooh, that's bouncing. Don't bounce like that. Again, this is going to really exaggerate anything that's odd with the system. Not sure what my camera's doing there. This is going to have probably, I would expect these feet to be off the ground, but they actually seem okay. So, okay, obviously this has legs deployed, that has legs deployed. This doesn't, but that does, and that does. So I do kind of want to get this up on its legs. I'm not sure why. Look at that going up. Wow. Not sure why I've chosen that to be the central point, because ironically this is the one that we're going to probably replace. So yeah, but anyway, let's go back to Bill, and Bill, you can come away from. Actually, Bill, you can grab that steak. You're the one with the mallet, aren't you? Yes, you've got the mallet. So grab that steak, put it there. We've got one more connection pylon left. Not really sure what else to build next. We have places for people to go. Really wish there was a mod where you could breed Kerbals. Been watching a lot of people play Surviving Mars. Not up yet. Yeah, watching people play Surviving Mars sort of on and off, and kind of made me really want to like breed Kerbals for some reason. I'm like, can't I get a dome and start breeding Kerbals? But that would be really cool. But I think the only mod I know that does Kerbal breeding is one that I had and didn't work properly, and then was taken over by someone else. I can't remember the name of it. Civilian population, I think. But yeah, it had all sorts of weird issues with it. So yeah. Right. So the only thing we don't have plugged in right now is this, and that is a greenhouse. What do you do with that being plugged in? But there's no way I can plug in, because I only have one port. So unless I can connect them two up together and then put that back on top here, but then that kind of defeats the object of that there. I think I will build some more ports, and we can look at building some other things, but I'm not really sure what else to put here. I mean, we now have so the centre of mass is apparently that pipe there. Okie dokie. Oh no, apparently the centre of mass is the floor right here. Okay. Oh, in my camera up here. Boom, there we go. Yeah, we've obviously got greenhouses running here. And we have habitation here. Our Kerbals no longer have to live in the pods there. I can transfer them over here, and they're still connected, so they will still work everything absolutely fine. The only thing not connected is our rocket, and that's fine. That doesn't need to be connected. That can sit over there, get filled up by the automated system, and we're all good. What do we actually like for food? We have 47 days of food. Getting that number seems wrong to me. That seems like too much. I'm going to have to go back over my previous videos and have a look at all these numbers and figure out what's gone wrong here. Because clearly I've got some metal and stuff. I know there's been a problem because my solar panels and radiators and all them bits and pieces are back. And they were smashed to pieces. I broke loads of them. So, yeah. Not really sure about that. But... range. My entire base is 229 parts. Apparently. Because this all is all counted as connected together. So, yeah. But, I think that's pretty good. I will go back and have a look at that because did I bring that much food with me when I brought the BFR down? We do still have people on the ship, which I kind of want to bring down. I do kind of have a plan for the ship. I did think of deorbiting it. In theory, and this is a very, very loose theory, the ship, let me switch over to it here. So, boom. Yeah, the ship here, in theory, this could land. Which I know sounds crazy, but it could actually land. I believe it does have enough thrust that I'd have to get rid of that, which I'll probably send down anyway, and we'll use as a... I'll recycle this and I send it down. But it could land, but I'm not going to do that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use my big rocket, my big Kerbal rocket, to bring up fuel and connect here and fill this and send it home. Yep, I think I will send this entire craft back to Kerbal because it is technically capable when full of fuel to get anywhere in the solar system. And I would like to send lots of Kerbals over to Leith. That's kind of going to be my final goal. I think I did want to kind of land everywhere, but I'm thinking no, if I go over to the dual system and we'll aim for Leith. This one here, focus into Leith. Off. Because this is basically Kerbal 2.0. It is the whole 2001 thing. You know, we set fire to Jewel, make a new sun, and Leith is Europa, and there you go. I really hope it was Europa in 2001 because I can't remember. But yeah, we could go here and we could set up a base, which I kind of like the idea of, pretty much what we've got in Duna. And I think if I can get a self-sufficient base on Leith and on Duna, I'm happy. I'm kind of done. And then I'll look at possibly starting something with 1.4. But that I think is going to be my next goal. So Duna I am happy with. I think that's good. It's not quite self-sufficient, so we can't just send our ship back yet. We obviously have these things going on here. Our dress scanner is still a year away from where it needs to be. A Moho probe is coming up, so that's fine. We'd have to wait for a window to get back from Duna to Kerbal. Park in Kerbal's orbit, fill our thing up with more Kerbals, and then yeah, come to Leith. So that is all doable. That is a very long style project, and a lot of that would be slow to do. Let's put it that way. Wrong planet here. Don't want Dres. I want Duna. We are currently set up on Duna. No. Don't warp to your next thing of all. Oh, I can't remember what key it is to get back to your ship. There we go. There we are. The app key. There we go. Right. Yeah. So that, I think, is my goal. That's my plan. We are going to drop that off. I'll probably also get rid of this pod here. I might take that with me on the way back. It's only one way back. We have had a few failures here. We've had a critical failure of the odd solar panel. Not a solar panel, that's a radiator. We've had a few failures of those, but overall I like this ship. I like the design of it. It works. I know my Kerbals can stay alive on it for a long time, particularly if I don't overcrowd it. So I think we'll send a smaller crew over to Dres. Not Dres. No, Dres doesn't exist. Leith, that's the one. So yeah, but for now we'll obviously be stuck because we have no fuel on here at all. Nope, we completely stripped it of fuel. Yes, yep, the wings are full. There we go. So yeah, that could go down to the planet. I think we'll do that. That will go down to Duna. Take the rest of our Kerbals here. They're all pilots and scientists. Yeah, they'll all go down, and we'll send this back to Kerbal. So, but that will be for another time because right now I'm happy. I do need to get Duna to be self-sufficient. At the moment, it's got 40 days of food on it, and only and you've got to wait another 200 days before we get another farm. So that's going to be difficult. So we can obviously still get food from our colony ship. This has food in it somewhere. Yeah, absolute loads of it. So our Kerbal rocket can come up and do that and be fine, be happy. Okay, so that's the plan, and we shall start doing that, I think, next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.